Just a few days, or few moments ago, we would say a few hours ago. I mean, this night, it's like yesterday. I was like yesterday at the day I decided to make a video in my own language, which is Latvian language, and decided to make video about my past year with channeling and step by step everything that has happened. And the video was like 2 hours long. And while in this video, I was sharing a story that a woman wrote to me and said, "Okay, we need to contact your guides, your angels, your whatever." And then I was explaining this video, how it happened, and I said, "Okay, angel, my angel, come to me." And in the video, I wanted to continue that nothing happened. Nothing happened. And then I called, okay, my guide, come to me, and again, nothing happens. But while I was saying this video about the story that has happened a year ago, and while I was sharing this story, I said again, okay, angel came to me. And then suddenly it came to me. And I was like, oh, no, 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 not in this video. I'm just sharing my story. And I felt such beautiful energy, really beautiful energy. And then what happened is after this video, I felt, oh, really interesting, really interesting. But and then I felt again some kind of fear. So I would say I would classify myself as really the case of lots of fear. My body is full of fear. So this is why I'm sharing this information also again, because I believe fear is one of the main reasons of not receiving enlightenment, not receiving connections, not receiving information from above. So what happened then? Then then I was at home sleeping, and I was like feeling so much fear, again, so much fear, because I used to watch some 3 years ago a Christian TV show where I was talking, you have to do this or you'll be in hell, in hell, in hell, in hell, and so on and so on. So, and there were many stories, and I somehow felt a belief in this also. That there's a strong belief in this that all people will go to hell even if you do bad things like Hitler, like so on and so on. And I felt for a second I started to believe this, whatever it is. And then what happened was after these shows which I was watching, I felt so much fear. I couldn't even go in the dark. I was having trouble going to sleep because I always felt that there's somebody here and they're here to bother me and do something strange things to me, and so on. I was so fear based. But then I thought, well, again, all India, they don't even know about any of this nonsense. All China, I believe they don't know about all these theories and so on. Japan, they don't know about this. So maybe in Europe they're starting to hear all this Christianity things and so on. But what happened then was, while I was sleeping yesterday night, I decided to, okay, I'm starting to receiving these fears again because I was channeling, and again I have these fears, and I said, okay, the fear was that I will go to hell, and I was like, well, okay, let's do this. I'm just fed up with this information. It's just this isn't getting me nowhere. Not just returns, and you always, oh no, I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to. You just resist and resist and resist with my hair. And then what happened was that my body started to shake. It felt like electricity energy going through here, through hands and through the neck and all the back, on my back from the spine down to down and onto the hips, started to move like this. And I was like, well, what is that? I've never felt this before. Well, I'm obviously not going to hell anyway. And why I have this movement in my back like this? And I felt coldness is coming out of my back, like a cold energy is coming out of my back. And I was like, oh, now I understand. And some information came that all beliefs we have, all fears we have, everything that we have, fears, doubts, negativity, and so on and so on. those are beliefs that we install in our body. And I understand that there are different places where different types of fears come. For example, in solar plexus chakra, which is in the stomach, there comes a fear of getting ill, fear of something bad will happen, and the stomach starts to react like, stress, and something, stomach stops working because those energies start to activate there and they stop working. And for example, the fear of dying stays in the back, and you can say in the neck and a little bit down here, like here in the back, but then the spine, in the back, the backbone. I don't know how it's called, spine. I don't know. And then I instantly saw a vision when a dog is feared that he starts barking, barking, barking. The reaction starting coming, and all his back stands up, and all his fur is hanging on top of, standing top. Start to stand the first thing, and then I thought, okay, now this explains everything. Because the energy stays there. When you have fear, the energy starts to activate, and then it activates strongly and stronger and stronger until you start to resist. I don't fear, I want to cleanse myself. I want to do something. Then I thought, okay, let's do this. Just emptiness, and then in my voice, then I started to laugh. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. And then I thought, well, okay, let it just be. Let it just be. I'm going somewhere, I'm going to hell, whatever. I have been there, I know what it is. Maybe been some time there, and I don't care. And then what happened was that the energy came out. It came all through the back of my neck out. And then was like, oh, such a relief now. It feels so empty now. And it was like, well, all that was only the energy that started to activate once I have the fear. And then it starts, in a way, panicking my body, like, pam, 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 pam. And I was like, well, just let it go. I was like sitting like this. Okay, let's do this. I'm saying now, okay, let's do this. No, I don't have any fear anymore. This is funny. How can fear be installed in such a way? I felt funny. But then what happened? Blah, blah, blah. The energy left away. I felt so much peace. I felt so peaceful now. I was like emptiness now. Everything becomes so great. My skin, my everything, my legs, my face, my hair, my bed, my pillows, just. No, I don't have any more these which I had like for the past 3 years. The fears, when the lights turned off, okay, I must go quickly to bed because I have some fears coming up. And then what happened was I felt like this, and I was like, "Oh, this is beautiful." And then I felt light on top of my head, but like never ever before. And this light was shining on me. It started to shine on me. I felt like I have my closed eyes, and I feel like there's some, with a light lamp or something like this shining on me. I was like, oh, but feels really beautiful. And I was like, are you my angel? She said, yes. I was like, oh, you feel so peaceful, so peaceful. I felt so much peace now. And it happened for a moment, but I was like, then at that moment, I had no worries about no money, about no, having many worries come up. Well, maybe I'm not the person that worries about anything, but people have worries about money, about job, about I don't know, children, about work, about I don't know, some wars and everything. They have these feelings. They have these, okay, something has to be done. When you're active in work, okay, you must do this, do this, do this, do this. And so they have complete emptiness, complete peace. And you're like, wow, this is so beautiful. Like, wow, so beautiful, so beautiful. And saying so beautiful was even not necessary because it was so beautiful that you don't even need to say anything. Then what happened was I understood that she didn't come to me because I had to go through this, because it has to happen. These things should and needed to happen for me to learn from this. And what I learned is that fear is only energy, and fear is only what human individual allows himself to believe in. And what he believes in is an installation mechanism installs in his energy body. It's like an informational body where he installs all the beliefs, all the energies. And these energies can be received from friend to friend, from TV to self, from all around. They are all around. And even when sometimes I'm now chatting online about I don't know, some people, and they start to share their thoughts, their fears, and so on and so on. And instantly feel that he has so much fears in him that they are just blocking him. They're just grounding him down lower and lower and lower. But this is okay because uh, it might feel tough to go through this, but there's nothing that actually can happen to this. All you will experience is that energies you will release and let go, and you don't need to hold back. You don't need to hold back. This is the problem. Once you hold back to everything like this, you are resisting. And once you are resisting, for example, what it is, the energy, for example, in my case, it's fear energy, but there are energies of doubt, energies of stress. Once you're holding them back, you're like holding them in your body. But once you're like, okay, let it be, the energy starts activating, it starts moving somewhere here, 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 and you just need to go through it, and you just like sit down. And you need to understand that this is only energy. This is only energy within, and it will leave and it will go away. And it's like you just let it be, let it be. Don't do anything. Don't even think about anything. Just let it be. And what again I understood from the angel energy, I didn't see any wings. I didn't see anything because I was so in peace that I decided, okay, I'm so relaxed now. I just want to go to sleep, and I want to channel you. This is what I thought, and I understand that the being, the angel-like energy, is really once I will channel this being, which is me, so in another dimension, uh, I will feel so much love, so much peace, and the people around me will feel the same because the voice changes completely, it changes to peace and harmony, and the thinking changes completely. Well, Enrico is different. He is always excited, always accelerated, and now he's saying in my head, yeah, 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 yeah. Not that he's saying something, I'm just starting to see him now. And he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's always excited, always excited, always excited. But he's still enlightened compared to us. But he experiences himself in a different way. But this angel-like energy, we'll call angel-like energy because it's more understandable for us to say it like this, because we have like the propaganda of angels, propaganda of devils, and whatever bad things and so on. It's more easier for us to understand angel-like energy. And what I understand also is that this energy, this angel-like energy, loves, and this energy is that it loves to heal. It loves to like not like healing. You're sick, it comes, okay, I love to heal you, now I will heal you, but it loves to change the energy that doesn't feel good to the energy that feels so bad. So energy that doesn't feel good change to energy that feels so good, so good, so good. So from it's not like there is bad energy, but there is only what humans have created it, and we experience it as a collective consciousness. I mean, Earth collective consciousness, and the energy loves to heal, loves to be in assistance. It's not like it's their service to do that, but they just love to do that. They feel so much peace. Oh, you had fear there inside of you, but okay, and they feel so loved, so loved, so loving to do this. They feel so loving to do this. And what happened then was understood that, oh, I also want to do healing because I understand that healers. I know I helped in channeling one woman in the city next to Riga, or a bit farther, and she, from the channeling, the angel also came to her. I was like, with the angel, and then she came to her, and she's a healer. And then I wrote to this woman and said, "Now I understand how you feel when you do healing." She said, "Yes." And it's like you don't. The energy comes and it starts doing everything. You don't do anything. You just start doing. You don't need to. Okay, now I should take this pill. No, just energy comes. Oh, okay, and everything starts happening by itself. Everything, your hands and everything are happening by itself. And then I thought, oh, I want to be a healer. And instantly, my head, through my palms, my hands, started energy started to come rotate around me. I was like, oh, this is great. But I have felt this many times before. But now I know that if I want to do healing for something, but it's not healing that I remove any disease for you, but it's like energy healing, energy cleansing, and then this can be really really great for me. And also, what I understand is that energy didn't came to me before because I needed to go through all these fears and blah 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 blah. But then I was looking after that experience back to myself, and I said, "Oh, I had so much fear, so many fears. That I wasn't aware of all that." And for a long, long time, and only when channeling started to happen, these fears started to appear to me and to show me, "Hey, Matis, you have this, and this inside of you. Now you need to learn how to get rid of this." And I was like resisting. Just let it go. Just it will pass. It will pass really quickly. And if you let it all go, then really quickly, the next time they even don't, the fears even will not appear to you because instantly they will be gone. But there was more energy, and I felt like uh, I, I, I don't remember, but I felt so beautiful. It was woman energy, but it was not like a woman. Hi, it was like a woman. It was like well, not a mature woman. It was like well, you was a woman in ages, with age 40 to 50. It's like a mother, like a mother, and she was so I don't know, the energy was so transforming for me. It was so tears start to come. It was so I don't even explain that, but it was like something I have never felt before. Well, I felt really huge love from other beings, but this was the being that I have such energy I have never felt before, and it was really beautiful and really loving. The energy was itself loving to heal, loving and being in peace. And even if the energy just touches you for a moment, you're instantly also in peace. And it was, I cannot explain, it was good, it was great, it was good, it was exciting, it was interesting, it was transforming. But I still want to communicate with my higher self. It's just many times the higher self doesn't appear, and information appears that you're not ready for this. Many times I contact Bashar, the Sonic civilization, and I say, okay, I want to communicate with you. They say you are not ready yet. It's like, okay, but I can ask questions and the answers will come, but I'm channeling like Daryl does. And I believe that while I was comparing, well, it's not comparing, I was entering the history of humanity to channeling. And even in the history books, there is not written the I would say, hell that has been down here on Earth. Well, just my story. It doesn't mean that it's true, but I would just explain it that in older times, I cannot even tell which times it was. It was like from 1700, 1400 below. They were like this. Humans, they were leaders. Humans are nothing. Kill them all. And just kill all cities. Just kill all cities. You know, we now have a new idea of calling them. So there are some humans that don't understand this, and there are humans that are. Just kill them all. You know, just kill them all. They are not necessary. Just kill them all. And they did this for many times. They just decided, okay, kill them all. We have a new way of controlling this. It's like another way of controlling, like through governments, and then no, governments don't. We have a new idea. It's like another idea, and they just kill them all. And I was like, whoa, well, not completely all, but most of the civilization just killed them. And I was like, "Oh, this was really, really," and I felt really sad because humans are so horrible. Like I was just there talking with one person also, and he was like sharing. He was talking about many things about why are some rich, why are some poor, and so on and so on. Well, these are completely boring stories. Well, I said to him, I said a story like this, so basically it was a bit challenging. I said to this, well, for example, imagine in the news, okay, everybody knows that we will start a new war. For example, in the news, we will start a new war. Everybody start to panic, they start to fear, start running around, and they start doing crazy things. And then the leader says, they are the one to blame. Now go there, and okay, we don't go, and they all go there. They're just like they become stupid. The humans become stupid, and then compare it to this. And in the news now it said that there will be peace. Completely no reaction. Nobody has any reaction. It's peace. Okay, great. No reaction. Well, and they said, why did this happen? Well, this happened because the humans do not understand how to change. And only through suffering they can change. They need to change their energy, their inner feelings, inner world, their collective consciousness, and so on. And this is the one way through it can happen. Well, basically, there are many other civilizations involved in this, but not few. And what I want to share is that, for example, imagine now how it would be if we all are enlightened, or we all are awakened, or we all are connected. It will be, for example, in the TV, I believe they do not have any TV because TV mainly is made for controlling others. So you won't have any TV. Maybe you will have some radio or something like that, but only just for beautiful music. And you will have a message. There will be a war, and all the humanity will be, such a crazy idea, such a funny idea. Who will want to do this? Nobody. And they will all start to laugh. And then okay, this doesn't do, nobody's fear, nobody is able to control, nobody follows the propaganda and anything. And what happened if there will be a message in the civilization again? There will be peace. And peace, that is so beautiful. I love so much peace. And they will run around, hug trees, hug each other, and they will feel so much in love with everybody. And this is the difference. I mean, this is the difference on how the body, how the energy field reacts to the information that is given. So basically, main problems for fear is that I want to become rude because I feel so much. Well, not anger, but in a way anger that how the parents grow up their children, how the schools teach the children, not that what they teach, but how it's been taught. For example, children, if you don't this, a policeman will come and arrest you. So you have to follow my mother and father. And if you don't do this, the doctor will come and put you in some pills and do something pain. And they always frighten the children through fears. And they find the fear through control. And when the children grow up, well, basically they do this because the parents themselves has fears. And this is the first thing that has not and should never ever be done. Because everything that is happening, that the parents are installing their own fears into the children. And this is the main reason of disconnectivity, because the fear is a reason of disconnectivity. Well, I'm not saying fear, but just one of the ways. Well, I was feared many times when I was young. I didn't want to go to school. I never did go to school. And I was like my grandmother was saying, oh, if you don't go to school, you'll be a poor man and you will have nothing to eat and you will start drinking and you'll be an alcoholic and so on, all these bullshits. Because she herself has this fear in her. And she always goes to work back, work back, work back. She's like on a treadmill, but she's really loving, although she shares such fears, And I always said to her, no, I will never ever work because you tell me to do work. I will never ever go to school because you tell me to go to school. And I did the opposite. I didn't go to school, I didn't go to work. I have never worked as an employee, not a single hour. And I have never received a salary, but I find my own way. This doesn't mean that that's the only way to go to school. And also, this is just one of the ways. And then when I was 21, 22 years old, I was getting involved in this meditation, spirituality, and so on and so on. And then I started to listen to these fear-based theories like Christianity and so on and so on. These sects also, and all other fake religions, they share only fear-based ideas. Fear-based is a way of controlling people. Fear-based, a human is fear-based, he's lowered down, he doesn't know what to do, and you just need to tell him, okay, do this, and your fear will disappear. Okay, they have fear, they don't know what to do, and they go there, and okay, it's on. And then when somebody has gone through these fears, they oh yes, you don't know now many other things. Like what? If you don't do this, they will just kill your soul, and you will not ever live. And another fear, and another fear, and another fear, and another fear, and another, and a bigger and a bigger and bigger fear. And all this humanity is just running one, two. They don't know what to do. They just need to relax and let it be, let it be. And the energy will just leave your body. It's just an energy, just energy. How I say, well, this video was basically about an angel. The angel was maybe 1 minute of conversation, and the other is a way of how I got to this angel. And what is fear? Fear is energy. It's energy feeling. It's only an energy feeling that stays within your body. If you allow to believe this idea that to you. And then you start fearing or start feeling the same energy feeling that was installed to you, the energy starts moving and it becomes a little bit stronger, and it pops out you all the beliefs you had, all the fake beliefs you had. It just like it pops out to you the installing mechanism that was installed to you to reflect you, and then you start resisting or wondering, why do I have this? Or the third version is, which is my case, my story is just let it be. This energy starts doing something, you start creating, you start remembering many things, many stories, many visions start, and just let it be. Don't even think, just let it be like this. And it will just start becoming active, and once it's active, it's moving. Otherwise, it's just staying stiff. It starts moving. And when it starts moving, you feel stress, you feel fears, you feel all the strange feelings, and just let it go, and it will just leave you. It will just leave you. But it will get higher and higher level of fears, depending on how and which and why. Qigong class. I'm going to a Qigong master who's also in contact with another universe. And I can explain how I got this ticket. Well, basically, I have never done the Qigong class Qigong, I believe it's, or Tai Chi or something like this. But there is this master coming to Latvia. It's like the high master was basically something like channeling guru or something like this with energies and so on. And okay, the fears will just go away, and just energy that isn't moving. And once you start feeling, energy is starting to activate, it jumps out of your body and leaves you, and you have all these over again until you allow a new belief system to come to you. But I would like to share a story. How did I got this? Well, this was basically the same as Dalai Lama. When I was 23 years old, I had so many experiences that I had no one to ask these questions to. And then I said, okay, well, now to my idea, the most spiritual person which I've seen or known is Dalai Lama. Okay, I want to ask him questions in person. And then maybe a few months later, or half a year later, there's a ticket on my table, and my father or somebody gave it to him for free. And he said, "Oh yeah, this is you can Dalai Lama is in Riga. You can go to a private meeting with him, and I don't know, just receive the tickets. You can go there." I was like, "Yes." I went there, and when I saw him, it was so funny. He was so funny. It was like audience of 200 people, maybe 300 people. And he was so funny. He was always laughing, excited, and joyous. And then he said, "Okay, who has questions?" I was like, me. And then I ran in front of him and was like, "Okay, I had a question about on top of the head about this flower or something like that. Why did it happen?" And so on. And he answered completely something imaginable, but totally different. I started to laugh because he answered something totally wrong and totally funny. It was totally funny because he actually doesn't care. No, he didn't even understand what I was asking. And then the same with this. When I started to do channeling, suddenly I went to this Qigong lessons, but I didn't pass even the first level because I don't find any interest there. They are doing that. Achieve higher energies, and they become communicating uh, with trees, with all the nature and everything. I said, why do I have to go all these 3 classes? Because I can do it all already. And this is the fourth level. Well, there's nothing there, but then it's written fourth level, and it means communicating with higher frequencies, higher civilizations, higher teachers, higher selves, and there are many levels. The next level is imagine medicine. Well, anyway, the master, which will be in Riga, is from the fourth grade, fourth level, or fifth, I don't remember actually. I understand that there are 7 levels. And the sixth and seventh can only be achieved through lifetimes of meditation. Well, basically, it cannot be achieved, but it is left there as an option. So if you're cool with that. And well, I didn't pass this, but now I have on my table that I have passed it, because then I can participate in Qigong class, which will be the level of fourth, and it will be taking a week, quite soon, next week, maybe not another 2 weeks later, and I'm feeling excited because I believe there will be a master from China who has gone through this all the same, and I will ask him questions as I'm sharing right now with you, and I will write down the answers, and let's see what he will say, because all those people who are channeling, they say the same information. Also, Bashar, but he's not saying fear; he's saying a belief mechanism, a fear-based belief mechanism. Okay, he's also coming here. But anyway, I have an idea to who you or anybody that's watching. Write down many questions as you can, and call me on call me on Skype, and we can do channeling, and enjoy Well, I can speak for hours and hours and hours because I have my free time now. This is my I'm channeling the Qigong diploma. Well, we can have a look what is in the Qigong classes. Okay, Qigong was developed from a one man. He has a white beard, and he was highly peaceful. He was really peaceful. He lived somewhere in well, it doesn't look like China, but it's some kind of exotic place in China, in forest also, and he loved forest. And he felt really strong peace, and he did the energy practices, and he did develop them his own energy practices. Some of them were taken from older, older, Chinese traditions, like the bird, like the dragon, and so on and so on, and they were put together as meditational practices for beginners, absolute beginners. And the person, the master, was funny. He was funny. He was uh, he was joyful. Well, I don't receive the information. Why did he did this school of Qigong? I don't have this information. Why did he did? But I feel that he did it with excitement and with peace, and in a way with not with love, but with a peaceful excitement. That excitement created also peace. And he had really widely opened higher channel. It was really white. It was really white and really open and pure. And he did many times meditation that he entered this light, he entered this light. Well, I don't know if he is dead, but I don't receive any information about him being dead. Okay, now I see him. He's saying he's not dead, in a way, not dead like we understand it to be. And he's smiling. But there is really no reason that why should somebody do this, and why that the Qigong has been developed. There is no Qigong or something like this has been developed. There's no strong need to do this, and there's not like what does it gain and what does it give. It's like a way of harmony and peace. For example, Aikido is also a way of harmony and peace, but it's through fighting techniques and through self-defense. So basically, you can find a reason that it's for self-defense in a way. He's always laughing. He's always smiling. This I don't know his name. So could it be Jean? Check. I'm right. Check on Google. Check it. Check it. Z and Y letters. Just go on. Qigong founder. This is some kind of a different Qigong. Check. Well, anyway, it's I don't actually need to compare this information, because there will be many other masters and many other whatever. Okay, whatever. There's so many information. There are so many history masters that have been here, but I was looking at the founder. Okay, whatever. It said that it's 4,000, 5,000 years old. Okay, so thank you for watching. And as I did write down many questions, and I'll be happy to answer them.